We live. Y'all come on in here, hit the like button for me and share for me, man. Share the video for me, hit the like button for me, man. We live. What's going on, bro? What's good? Y'all come on in here, hit the like button for me, share for me. Morning Breath Show, 1 p.m. start today. You feel me? About to show y'all this AJ Brown, Elijah Moore video, bro. Powerful video.
Yeah. I knew you were special, bro. I let you move in with me, bro. I let you deal with me. Credit TA, whoever, like, I knew.
Okay, so let me set this up for you from a little insider. What's going on, man? DeVale, what's going on, bro? Let me set this up for y'all. Give y'all a little insight on this. Elijah Moore from South Florida, cover Elijah Moore, man. Got drafted by the Jets. Thought he was going first round, went second round. The last couple of weeks, Elijah Moore been running around with DK Metcalf and AJ Brown of the Tennessee Titans. They all played at Ole Miss. Just dudes running around, happy for another dude. What y'all about to watch is what's going on, bro. It's y'all come on in here, man. He hit the like button. Going to get involved with the stock market. Got people texting me already. The number down the bottom, 78645. But what y'all about to watch is AJ Brown, Tennessee Titan, #1 wide receiver, talking to Elijah Moore, who just got drafted. They all went to Ole Miss together. He's telling Elijah Moore, Jeremy, what's going on? He's talking to Elijah Moore right after Elijah Moore gets drafted to the Jets this weekend. And he's happy for him. And listen to what he tells him. Listen to what he tells him. You're going to hear him reference TA. TA is Gold Feet Global. Gold Feet is the guy that trains the kids. Gold Feet trained Miami Hurricanes wide receiver that's coming in, Jacoby. He's trained a lot of the wide receivers. He trained Mike Harley. He trains Restrepo. Bro, listen, Jerry Jeudy, everybody. He trained everybody. Gold Feet. He's going to reference Gold Feet. But watch what AJ Brown. Listen to what AJ Brown says to Elijah Moore.
It's on different about you, bro. So I get close to you, bro. But you helped me away. I was in college, bro. Like, I can do the shit you do. I couldn't do none of that shit you do, bro. But you was teaching me shit, bro. I was a big dog.
He said when he was in college, they went to college together. He said when he was in college, he couldn't do none of that stuff. Elijah Moore knew how to do. So I guess he was like a senior, junior. Elijah Moore was a freshman. He said, man, you was teaching me stuff, man.
What you got inside of you, bro? Don't lose that shit. That's what makes you. Real talk, bro. You working with TA, bro. You coming back. You teaching all of that shit, bro. Bro, I even know now about snapping down, bro. To this day, bro, like, I never told you this. We had a talk, though. We joked about it. Bro, you way better than me, bro. Hey, E.
He just said, man, basically you, man, you way better than me. I guess he's saying you're way better than me at this point in your career than I was. You know what I'm saying? If you know Elijah Moore, if you've ever met Elijah Moore, he's a special kid, bro. He's a special kid. His foundation is God. He's really humble. But yeah, man, I guess this is and if you're just getting to hear this AJ Brown, Tennessee Titans wide receiver talking to Elijah Moore.
Shit you do, I'm still trying to do, bro. What makes me is my heart. I told you that. I tell you that. I jokingly I said my heart bigger than yours. But the shit you got, bro. On top of that, bro, the sky's not the limit for you, bro. You can go as far as you want to go, bro. You blessed, bro. I swear to God, I don't worry about you, bro. I tell you that all the time, bro. I don't worry about you, bro. You special, bro. You touch everybody around you, bro. That's why people
say you touch everybody around you.
Keep that in you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Don't let nothing take off that power, bro. Cause be the same person, bro. Keep being the same person. Don't let no distraction, money, women, no matter what, bro. Stay locked in, bro. I swear, bro. Cause you really be the best, bro. I believe that for you, bro. When you say you're gonna be the best, I believe that shit, bro. For real, bro. I love you.
You too, fool. That's it. You got no clue. You got no clue, bro. You got no clue, bro.
All of my vultures they grind, all of my vultures they shine, all of my vultures they vibe, all of my vultures they lie, all of my vultures so, all of my vultures so.
I'm gonna run it back one more time for you.
Proud of
Just
you.
got to hear.
What's up?
That's it.
I knew you were special, but I let you move in with me, bro. I
So
let
we
you
set
build
up
with
for
me.
y'all one more time for everybody who just got in here. This is AJ Brown, Tennessee Titans wide receiver. He's talking to Elijah Moore right after Elijah Moore got drafted. They all went to Ole Miss together, and this is him being honest with Elijah Moore.
Credit to TA, whoever, like, I knew it was something different about you, bro. So I had to get close to you, bro.
Look at this girl in the background. I don't know who she is. She must be somebody's girlfriend or something. She like, hey, what she says, this guy right here looks like Elijah Moore. Maybe Elijah Moore brother or somebody. I don't know. But she like, hey, mama, why you close the door on me? I want to be a part of it too. And then she gonna get in there and she gonna see how how serious it is. You know what I'm saying? And why she start hiding and shit. Why she come back? She gonna come back in the room.
I was in college, bro. Like, I do the shit you do. I couldn't do none of that shit you do, bro. But you was teaching me shit, bro. I was a big dog.
He said, when I was in college, I couldn't do none of that shit you know how to do. Elijah Moore was like a freshman when he was a senior. He said, man, I was a big dog, man. You was teaching me shit. That's coming from Florida, fool. That's Florida football.
Out of you, but don't lose that shit. That's what makes you. Real talk, bro.
Yeah, Chris. Chris, you're right, Chris. He got a lot of love for him.
Bro, I even know that I snapped it down, bro. To this day, bro, like, I never told you this. We had a talk, though. We joked about it. Bro, you way better than me, bro. Hey, E, shit you do, I'm still trying to do, bro.
he said, bro, you way better than me. He said, the shit you do, bro, I'm still trying to do. He's the Tennessee Titans' #1 wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I feel what he's saying. I get what he's saying. But he's also going to explain that, yeah, it takes talent and it takes heart.
What makes me is my heart. I told you that. I tell you that. I jokingly, I said my heart bigger than yours. But the shit you got, bro, on top of that, bro, the sky's not the limit for you, bro. You can go as far as you want to go, bro. You blessed.
Look at the girl in the background. She done got it. Now she realized.
All the time, bro. Don't worry about you, bro.
Oh, I should have just stayed outside.
You touch everybody around you, bro. That's why people want to be around you.
Well, look at her now.
Keep that in you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Don't let nothing take off that power, bro. Cause be the same person, bro. Keep being the same person. Don't let no distraction, money, women, no matter what, bro. Stay locked in, bro. I swear, bro. Cause you really be the best, bro. I believe that for you, bro. When you say you're gonna be the best, I believe that shit, bro. For real, bro.
You too, fool. That's it. You got no clue.
What's going on, man? I just had to show that video. That was powerful video to me. You rarely ever get to see NFL players, big time ballers, become vulnerable like that and be honest like that. You know what I'm saying? It probably had a lot to do with Well, Elijah about to walk into NFL situation that he don't know what he's walking into. He's going to be in New York by himself, and this is somebody who obviously care about him. Drop the ESA 707 at Pace High School. This is obviously somebody who care about him. Obviously somebody who care about him. Telling him, listen, man, basically, man, you fine. You gonna be okay. So listen, man, we NFL draft this weekend, bro. Let's talk, man. Who's some of the players that should have got drafted that didn't get drafted? Anybody on y'all radar that got snubbed? They was like, man, I thought Dog was gonna get drafted. He ain't even. Did you catch the T-Rod with the gear when J.C. Horn got drafted? Nah. Let's see if we can find it. I didn't see that. Yeah, but who's some of the people? Dylan Moses. Marvin, you say Dylan Moses. You thought Dylan Moses was gonna get drafted, Marvin? Dylan Moses not among who picked him up? Jaguars. He got signed by the Jaguars. He eventually got picked up by the Jaguars. I think Najee Harris should have went to the Dolphins. I thought the Dolphins was going to get a running back, but running backs are like, listen, man, running backs. You can get them on the waiver wire. You can get running backs at the flea market. You can get running backs from Burdines if Burdines come back. Walgreens got running backs 2 for $1. You get running backs from everywhere, though, dog. Khalil Herbert. You thought Khalil Herbert? Oh, the Virginia Tech guy. NFL draft running back Khalil Herbert, Virginia Tech, round 6 pick 2007. Well, he did get drafted. Khalil Herbert, he got drafted by the Bears. Anthony said, with his injury history, I'm kind of surprised Jalen Phillips got drafted first round. I understand his talent. Justify the football bill. Anthony, you know what I think they do? I think they do a real investigation into these players' lives. And what they probably realized was, how some things sound like, oh, man, listen, she can't keep a man. She done been married 3 times. And then you go look into it, right? And you like, oh, her first husband died. Oh, second husband had a gambling problem. Oh, and the third husband, you know what I'm saying? When you look into it, it's like, oh, dang, that's 3 unfortunate situations. They probably looked into the situation and saw that Cleveland was good. Looked into the situation and saw that, oh, man, he's not injury prone at all. Like, listen, he just had some unfortunate situations. Trayvon Grimes. Did we think Trayvon Grimes was going to get drafted? Florida Trayvon Grimes signed a UDFA deal he signed with the Eagles. It's another St. Thomas kid. Where was he projected? Was Trayvon Grimes, what was Trayvon Grimes projected to be drafted? Oh, Hawkins from Louisville didn't get drafted? So Trayvon Grimes signed with the Eagles. Let's see. Javian Hawkins from Louisville. He signed with the Falcons. But like I said, boy, that running back position tough, boy. Boy, it's hard being a running back, boy. It's all good when you're in high school getting all the coochie. But when it comes to the league and that business, boy, it's tough being a running back, boy. One second. I'm back. D, what you like about the Dolphins defense? Marvin, I saw them boys out there getting that work in with Tutu. 5 o'clock in the morning. That's what's up. I was talking to Tutu yesterday. He said that school Louisville coaches talked about him bad. Told all of, yeah, I heard Tutu was having a rough time. Marvin Chapman. Marvin, I call Marvin my co-host, man. Marvin is Cam Kitchen's dad. He's a fixture in the show. I was talking to Tutu yesterday. He said that school Louisville coaches talked about him bad, told all the teams bad stuff about him. Listen, man, Marvin, listen. I'm finna talk to you, Marvin. Right, because we play in their system. It's their game. They own it. They call the shots, right? All it takes is for Tutu not to be a model citizen and for them to say, okay, well, we're just going to use him. He don't want to listen to us. All right, we're just going to lose him. When it comes draft time, we're going to sit on him. That's why you have your own social media, Marvin. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I got a couple webinars coming out where I'm going to try to teach these kids how do you get around these things. Your social media is your TV channel. You could show the world whatever you want to show them. Why leave it in Whipple's hands? Why leave it in these countries that don't like you because you ain't want to come to the weight room on time? Why leave it in their hands to tell the scouts your livelihood? Why leave it in their hands to tell your story? This is your livelihood. You have social media. You could tell your own story. You could make it look like you go hard 5 o'clock every morning if you wanted to. That's what I would use it for if I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? If I was a kid and I had something, I was going to try to make it to the league, I would tell my own story. That's it. I'm not leaving it up to the coaches at Louisville to say something good about me. All right, it's Monday morning, Marvin. Monday afternoon. Let me get off my high horse. Oh, you talking about Hawkins? Well, yeah. But okay, Marvin's. I get it. Okay, Hawkins, Tutu. I had it happen to. We've had it happen. Syracuse. Syracuse. It happened to the DB that went to Central one time. Listen, it happens every draft, Marvin. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't matter the name. You feel me? It doesn't matter the name. It happens every draft to kids across the. It even happens to the good ones. It even happens to the good ones. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you see some of the good kids drop, and you, yeah, bro. So yeah, I would utilize my social media to tell my story. And Marvin, that goes for Cam Kitchens too, bro. You got my number. Hit me up anytime. You got my number. Hit me up anytime, and I'll explain these things to you. How you could use your social media to tell your own story. Don't give a damn what these coaches say, because you got to understand the NFL also understands the BS too. Now, when they throw an investigation, they ain't siding with the coaches. You feel me? They doing an investigation because they about to make an investment, and they don't give up. They know coaches are shady too. So you can help them out with just say, hey, you can show people what you want to show them on your social media. You can paint your own picture for 3 years. You just got to be savvy enough to do it. Quincy Roche, I think Quincy Roche just got picked up, right? Did we really think that Quincy Roche was going to get drafted? He went 6th round. Oh yeah. He did go 6th round. I forgot. I was looking at this text message, but the text had shot up to 3 days ago. So Quincy Roche did go 6th round. We had 4 guys drafted from the Canes, right? Listen, man, we had 2 guys drafted in the 1st round, and boy, it started looking bleak in the month. It started looking bleak. I was like, man, that's crazy. Look, we're gonna get X on the phone. See if we can get X on the phone. 1 second. See if we can get X on the phone.
Yo.
Hey, X, what's going on? We live. What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Chilling, man. So listen, Miami have got 4 people drafted, right?
Yeah.
Brevin Jordan. Did you thought Brevin Jordan would go higher?
Yeah, I thought he would have went higher. Still shocking. I mean, it's shocking to see Brevin Jordan fall that late and the kicker not get drafted. It's shocking to see them two. Quincy Roche, I kind of figured, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a late draft for a 4th, 5th, 6th rounder. But Brevin Jordan, I thought at least would be day 2, early, you know what I'm saying, early in the 4th maybe, or late 3rd.
Right.
Kicker like 4th or 5th, but
what do you think? What do you think happened?
As far as Jordan goes, I guess they looking at his durability. You know, he hasn't played a full season yet,
right,
in college. Then you know they looking at it like he's a undersized tight end. He's 6'3", not the average size that they like at tight end, or even if they split him out, is what they doing in the NFL right now. So he's kind of almost like set up as a fullback, H-back type, which is, to me, I think it's better for the offense because you can move him all around. He's good blocking and he's good catching the ball. But I guess that's what they're looking for now. They're looking for the Kyle Pitts and you know the Jimmy Graham types, the big 6'5" wide receivers who just got a little weight on them that can play tight end. So.
Right. So Brevin Jordan would be like a Charles Clay, right?
You say he did what?
He'll be like Clay. Remember Clay, the tight end the Dolphins had?
Yeah.
So go out on the limb. You think he's gonna be successful in the NFL?
I mean, he did go to Houston Texans. So if the situation is good with their quarterback, Watson, he's going to play. He's going to get a lot of passes because Watson loves throwing that ball to the tight end.
I think, but look, I think they picked up a quarterback. X, boy. I think that's the last we've seen of Watson in Houston.
I couldn't hear you. Your phone's breaking.
I think they picked up a quarterback, right?
You think who picked up a quarterback? Texas?
Yeah, they picked up a quarterback. That might be the last. We might not see Watson in Houston ever again.
I mean, they probably pick. I mean, you're going to pick up a backup quarterback just to try him out. But I mean, as of now, Watson is still that quarterback. Ain't no unless they coming out with some new evidence of something that we don't know about. Watson's going to be the quarterback starting day one.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, but if Watson is the quarterback, then Brevin's going to eat because he likes throwing the ball to the tight end. And Brevin was one of the tight ends who couldn't be covered in college. Like the tight end that went above him, the only tight end that went above him that has probably better route running is Kyle Pitts. Like all the other tight ends are just big tight ends, you know.
But how many tight ends got picked before him though? Was it more than 3?
Yeah. I think it was maybe 5. I think it was 5 or 6 of them. 5 or 6, something like that.
That's unbelievable to me because he was our go-to man at one point in time.
Yeah. He was our go-to guy. But it's crazy because if you like when I was reading all the scouting reports of all the other, I just kept laughing because I'm like, none of them saying good route running, catch the ball. All they saying is, oh, he's a prototype tight end, 6'5", could get down the field. But they're not saying, oh, he could run routes, he could block this and this and that. Even with Kyle Pitts, they just saying basically he's a big tight end who can outrun the defender. They didn't say nothing about his blocking skills. They didn't say nothing about his route running. They just saying he can outrun everybody. Then they get to Brevin Jordan. They says excellent route running, can catch the ball, can blow by a defender, pretty decent in blocking. And I'm like, well, how does somebody like that fall? So
I think his injuries. I think his injuries hurt him a lot.
Yeah, the injuries, the durability.
Yeah.
And he pretty much said it too. He pretty much said it like he know, man, being hurt. He couldn't be the best tight end in the nation like he wanted to be because he kept getting hurt. So he has a point to prove now. He's in the NFL. I think he's going to make money there, with Texans, especially if Watson's the quarterback. You know, I'm his tight end, so we know to have tight ends regardless of what spot they get drafted.
No, listen, I think this man finna go to NFL, man. I think the man finna do his thing, bro. I don't think there's no doubt in my mind he's gonna be successful.
Yeah, he's gonna be very successful. Like I say, if they're gonna use him as they saying like H-back tight end, even if they bring him out in the slide and stuff like that, we seen him in college when he's on the field. He's very productive and he's almost dominant when he's on the field. So
right.
I expect that to carry over to the NFL. You know, it's not very much linebackers who are going to be able to run with him. And even when you get safeties or DBs running with him, he understands how to get himself in front of the DB to catch the ball. So
bro, this is my thing.
The kicker problem with me, like, that just blown me away. I'm like, this guy just won the best kicker award in college football, and then the only kicker get drafted in front of him is the kicker McPherson from Florida. I'm like, damn, whoa. Like, you know what I'm saying? But speaking with a bunch of people, they say, man, it's like heaven fell in his lap because now he's going to the Super Bowl champs. You know, it's like
right.
All you got to do is go there, and once they get a field goal range, you good. Now they know they got a weapon. You know what I'm saying? But you're still going to the Super Bowl team. So just make the team, and you'll be good. I think all our players who got picked up and drafted went to perfect position teams that needed them. Even with Quincy Roche, he's at Pittsburgh. He's going to be that 3-4 outside linebacker, which is his natural position. That fits him. That fits the scheme that he's able to play in.
Right. Yeah.
Greg Rousseau, he's at Buffalo. Buffalo plays like a 4-3, 3-4. They're going to try to add probably maybe 15 more pounds on him. Put him at the 3 defensive end. It's the same like what they do with Calais Campbell. It fits his scheme. Jalen Phillips, he's at the Dolphins. Dolphins going to play a 4-3. They need a speed rusher who could get off the edge. All 5 of our players, I think, went to a perfect situation where they'll be able to produce and show their talent.
I think back on Brevin, I think Brevin attitude. I think his attitude, and I just think his attitude, if he's going to add to a team, man, and I think he's going to be successful right off the bat, bro. One thing Tracy Howard said when I spoke to him, he was talking about the NFL, what made the NFL easier, right? And the first thing he said was, you didn't have to go to school. He said you ain't got to go to school. And we never think about that. We never think about the fact that now you're a full-time football player. You feel me?
Yeah.
And now people, so the ones that love football, that just falls right in their lap. Now you're a full-time football player. You ain't got to go to school anymore. So yeah, I think Brevin's going to be successful right off the bat. So what about Quincy? You think Quincy's going to be successful, bro, from what you saw in 1 year?
Yeah, I think I love the fact that he fell to Pittsburgh because he fits their 3-4 scheme defense. He's their outside edge rusher. He's not the 6'4", 6'5", 260, 80 pound defensive end.
Right.
He's a 6'3", maybe that, you know what I'm saying, 240, 245 outside linebacker who likes to rush the quarterback. And that's his game, you know what I'm saying? Even coming from Temple, his thing was he likes to rush the quarterback. He comes to UM, he likes to rush the quarterback. What helped him a lot at UM was now he wasn't just rushing the quarterback, he was stopping. He was basically almost our best run stopper this previous season.
Right.
So that helped a lot too. But you put him where he's comfortable at. He's going to rush the quarterback. You know, that's what Pittsburgh does. They have a 3-4 scheme where the outside linebacker is coming. He's in attack mode every play. So that fits his scheme perfectly. You just got to make the team. I kept telling people, I said, man, look, I love for all the kids who get drafted, man. But I looked at this whole draft and I said, I don't even know if half of the draft players are going to make teams because I think teams was just drafting players just to draft players. I don't even know if they really studied them or did homework.
Why
in the first round, it's two defensive ends who got drafted in the first round who had no sacks the whole season. I don't even know if that's possible. That right there, like how two defensive ends get drafted in front of Greg Rousseau that didn't even have a sack all year. I'm like, well, but they drafted him on potential. Oh, he's 6'5", he's 6'6", and he looks like he's going to be this. Oh, so you're basically saying he looks like, but you don't know.
Yeah.
But Greg Rousseau was on the field and had 15 half sacks behind the rookie of the year, who won rookie of the year last year.
What two defensive ends went before Greg Rousseau?
Say what?
You're not talking about the kid from Michigan, are you?
Who?
You're not talking about the kid from Michigan, are you? What two defensive ends?
Yeah, it was the kid from Michigan, and it was a kid from Michigan. There was one from Penn State.
Boy, that kid from Michigan, boy, is an animal, boy.
He's an animal, but he had no sacks. Like, you going to draft him to play defensive end, or you drafting him to play 3-4 outside? What are you drafting him at?
I mean,
He drafted him as a defensive end. He didn't have no sacks.
King Kong don't got to get no sacks. That man is an animal. They gonna plug him in and they gonna use him how they supposed to use him. That man.
That man. Like I said, they drafted him off potential. They didn't draft him off of what he did on the field. So.
Who, the African kid? Now the African kid a beast, bro. You talking about? I'm gonna tell you his name right now. Pay. His name Pay, right?
Yeah, Pay. That's his Pay.
Yeah,
Pay, something like that.
I don't know who the other one is. I'm trying to find the other one right now.
I don't know. I guess everybody said, man, look at this film, this and that. And I was like, okay, yeah, I don't see nothing that make me say, oh, he's outstanding this. And
yeah, Kawiti Pay is the problem.
Like I say, man, I told people, I said, a lot of the athletes, man, are always fighting to make the team, might not make the team.
Hold on. And the other kid was Peyton Turner out of Houston.
Another one. How did he how did he get drafted?
He's 6'6", 268 pounds. Outstanding legs have been developed into disruptive edge. You can have enough pass rushes.
Then, like, you know, with the Quincy Roche thing, they kept saying, oh, well, he hurt his draft stock by opting out. freshmen who got drafted by Dallas opted out.
A lot of kids opted out, yeah.
The offensive lineman who played for Oregon opted out. I mean, there's plenty of players who opted out who didn't play. You know, so
right.
It was just funny, but you know, you gotta respect a team deciding on the players they want. You know what I'm saying? Because they taking a chance on. Should they pay somebody millions of something of dollars? They want to know. You know what I'm saying? I can't just take anybody who you want, but
yeah, I think Greg fell victim to having eight games of film, right? He only had like 8 games, right?
you say who?
Greg only had like 8 games of film, right?
They got, but they only got one year film on him.
8 games. I think it's 8, right?
I mean, and then like they saying like he's either undersized D tackle or he's a defensive end. They don't know like which exact spot he's gonna play. He might go into that defensive tackle spot or stay at the size he had 6'6", 265.
Right.
At defensive end, so they don't know. You know, like I said, even Calais Campbell, when he got to the league, he wasn't always 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? They put that weight on him, and then he became dominant. Somebody said not 8 games. How many games did Greg actually start? How many games of film they got on Greg? Greg Rousseau only started maybe 5 or 6 games. So
how many games of film do they have on him?
I mean, they got
the entire season.
He played every game last year. He played the first game of Florida,
right,
all the way to the bowl game. So he played every game.
He just didn't play a lot. He didn't start at the beginning of the season, but after that, you know, once he got it going, he started. Yeah, somebody just said Greg only played 8 games as a defensive end. In high school, he was a wide receiver, a skinny wide receiver too.
Yeah, he's a skinny receiver at Chopper Yard. Playing receiver and safety at Chopper Yard.
Right. So I don't think it matters that Borregales didn't get drafted. I mean, he's gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, our 5 players who got picked up and drafted, I think all of them in the perfect position to make the team and produce this year immediately. Maybe Quincy Roche, depending on how Pittsburgh depth chart is at linebacker. Even with Borregales, his leg is so good. I just don't see the kicking that Tampa Bay have to withhold him from taking over that starting spot. Brevin Jordan, his work ethic for one, and you know he's one of them players who, when you put him on the field, he can always probably be most likely one of the best players on the team. He's playing tight end at Texas. I don't know if they tight end. I don't think they tight end. They have a tight end that's better than him. So
at Texas,
he'll play. And you know Phillips and Rousseau. You know we know what they could do on that off the edge. So all them guys, they're gonna be perfect, man. They just gotta stay healthy, get on the field. That's the whole problem with them 3, with Quincy, Brevin Jordan, and Phillips' health. You know, because they all had some health issues during college. So
right.
Other than that, we know they could ball, but they just gotta stay healthy.
Right. I mean,
oh man, got some other news today, which kind of shocked me.
What?
So you know, the transfer portal is opening up big time, majorly. A lot of kids starting to leave schools now. So come to find out, Ohio State has a top receiver that leads the program, and he instantly entered the portal and instantly gets picked up by Bama. Now he's committed to Bama. Like, what do y'all want? Like, come on, Bama. Y'all just had 6 drafted in the first round. Like 13 drafted. What do y'all need? Y'all don't need anything else. You don't need to take a top receiver from Ohio State, but took a top receiver from Ohio State. It's like the rich just gonna keep getting richer, man. Like they just said, no, y'all poor folks down there, we don't care. Y'all stay down there.
That's funny.
And now listen, the portal, it could get tricky because if teams like Nick Saban, if Alabama, Nick Saban, and the teams like that say, well, look, we gonna start taking all the best players in the portal. We'll let all y'all rebuild, but we gonna take all the best players in the portal and we gonna do it like that. Now you got a big dilemma.
Jamie, you talking about Jamison Williams, right? Jamison Williams.
Yeah, like, okay, they just took the top receiver from Ohio State. Just imagine when Stevenson entered the draft, Stevenson goes to Bama. Who else? The top defensive end enters the portal. He goes to Bama. Now, if Bama take all the top players to these from top teams, who's already who's already playing college football,
right?
And they just want one more season to get to the NFL. When they do that, that's a problem for the rest of college football now. I mean, it's bad enough you can't beat Bama right now. So just imagine once they do that and they say, oh, yeah, we will recruit about 15 top kids, then we're going to get the other 10 that's in the portal.
I don't see them. Okay, so look, I don't see them going to the portal. I can't see them going to the portal as much, but you're right. If they're going to just dip in the portal and grab the best kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't need to go in the portal, but I'm just saying, just imagine, say for instance, man, Nick Saban, he has a down year where they lose 2 or 3 games, and he say, man, you know what? We could have went and got these players in the portal that could have helped us immediately.
He's a 5. James Williams, he was a 4-star wide receiver, number 1 wide receiver coming out of Missouri.
Who the receiver from Ohio State who went to Alabama?
Yeah. 6'1". He's 6'1". 6'1", 160 70 pounds. He came out in 2019, so that get him some experience.
Yeah, he got some experience, and that's what they needed too. They were lacking that receiver because if you watch their spring, I mean, obviously it's spring, but their receivers didn't stand out like the receivers they just the last 2 years, the 4 receivers they just lost, they didn't have nothing on the field like that. You know what I'm saying? Now that's why I say it looked at them more like, okay, well now we can play with them a little more because they don't got these the Devontae Smith or the Waddles or the Jerry Judys or the I forget the kid who went who got drafted by Oakland Raiders.
Right.
I mean, Las Vegas, the other fast kid. They didn't have them no more. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of young kids. They got Jacoby Brooks in them out there. They young though, so them kids ain't got no game experience. I think they got maybe 2 or 3 receivers who got game experience like that. And that's why they went and got the one out the portal.
Right.
Right. And they looking to go get the linebacker out the portal from Tennessee. So that's what I'm saying. Now Nick Saban saying, y'all want to play the portal game? We gonna play it too. We gonna plug too. Like. I'm sure they're gonna pluck. Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna pluck certain players out the portal, but listen, bro. Listen, when I say it's college free agency, I'm not just talking about. Yeah, it's everybody. It is college free agency, and if you don't think Bama gonna take advantage and Clemson gonna take advantage of it, yes, they are. No, I mean
it's gonna be tampering. It's gonna be tampering going on. It's gonna be tampering going on and all. It's gonna be kids getting paid out the portal and all.
No, it's look, like you said, once you kept saying it's free agency, man, it's fair game now. My whole thing was I just ain't think teams on that caliber of success year in, year out off recruiting and building. Right. I just, you know what I'm saying, I would say, well, they don't need to do that. But if I'm Nick Saban, the head coach, I'm starting to think like them too, like, oh, so your team was just 6 or 7 last year. Now you become 8 and 3. Good, because you took players out of the portal. I need. Oh man, my receivers. I just had 4 receivers drafted in the last 2 years in the first round. I ain't got no studs. Oh man, this kid right here is a stud. Hey man, come on. You in the portal? Come on to Bama. I need you right now. Next year, we go to the NFL. And you best believe it. I'm looking at this dude film, man. This dude could play. And you best believe, I mean, he's finna come in there and play because that's what it is. Dog, listen. Think about the kids that are already on your roster.
Dog, this stuff it's getting deep. You ask me. Think about the kids that's already on roster, that's already on Alabama roster. Basically, colleges are looking at it and saying, "Where are we weak at? Okay, we weak at defensive end. Let me go get a defensive end." It's starting off slow, but man, it's going to be college free agency, dog. It's gonna be the wild, wild west in 2 or 3 years. Basically, Bama just said, "Okay, we got a young quarterback and we kind of young at wide receiver. Let me go fix that." They fixed it.
Yeah. It's gonna get, man. It's gonna get a lot worse than it already is. It was already 1,300-1,500 players, and today alone, I think it's like from what I know personally, today alone is like 6 that enter the portal. So that's the 6 names that I know. It's 137 teams. So
Miami haven't had anybody into the portal yet.
No, not yet. Word out is it's a few players that's looking to hit that portal.
Like who?
Which probably be better for some of the players. Some of the players who've been there for some years who haven't done what they want to do. They need new fresh starts. Stuff like that I'm down with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not down with you picking school and then you don't start your freshman year until you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? You ain't even giving it a chance, like work it out. But kids who've been there 3-4 years and it's not working out, I can understand you saying, man, okay, let me go give me a fresh start somewhere else. Right. Or I'm from Colorado, but I go to Miami, man, and my family, I'm homesick. You know what I'm saying? Look, one thing you don't want is an unhappy teammate. All right, man, go back home. You know what I'm saying? Go be happy.
Marvin Cam Kitchens there said Miami, the Hurricanes been portal you. Ain't nobody benefited from the portal more than the Hurricanes.
I mean, and it's crazy because a lot of the players say that. Like, they say when they hit the portal, they first team they thinking about is UM. Like, UM is basically where you can go back or come and start something new. I mean, even like all the experts are saying the same thing. Like,
right, Bostic, what you talking about?
UM, like that's
right.
the perfect place to go. So we in the big dilemma because you saying UM, we in the number one fertile spot of recruiting, and now you're becoming the number one spot for transfer portals. How does that even? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a big dilemma because you're saying, well, dang, we want to keep these great relationships with the recruits, and we want to take, you know what I'm saying? But you know, my job on the line. I need these players who ready to play now. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, one of the viewers, Bostic say, what Bostic say, Peyton Pope, Wiggins, and Peyton Pope and Wiggins all hit the portal today.
He said who?
He said Peyton, Pope, and Wiggins. I think he's just talking trash, man.
I mean, it's been some rumors about Peyton, but Peyton's been hurt. He's been hurt. It's a lot more serious than what everybody else thought. I didn't know it was that serious myself. He's been injured. I think it's like a couple old linemen who probably going to get in there.
Right.
I think it's like a linebacker who's going to get in there. And that's about it. Like, it's probably just like maybe four people I'm hearing that's probably going to get in the portal, but that's about it.
Right. Yeah. But Marvin, all right, man, go handle your business, bro. Listen, we'll get back on the grind this week, all right? Anything else, man? Anything on Tim Burns, man?
Nah, nothing else besides high school spring football going on.
Anything you heard anything on Tim Burns though? Anything concrete?
Who?
Tim Burns.
Oh,
anything?
I don't even know if I want to speak on that situation. Let's stop.
Okay, well, say this. Right. Is he okay? He's not okay.
Man, I just hope and wish for the best for the kid, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, man. It's not even just with him. It's just wild in the streets right now in Miami. But I'm just wishing this hope for the best for him. You know, whatever situation he got himself into. Okay. Hopefully, he can get out of it or bounce. You know, whatever. Hopefully, it's too exclusive. If what I've been told, hopefully it's not. get on with his life, man, and go play ball. Go do what he loves to do.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool, man. All right, man. We're gonna talk, bro.
All right.
Yeah. Marvin, you missing one, bro. You missing one, Marvin. You say Marvin, you say King, Phillips, Roche, Stevenson. What about Bubba Boulder? Man, listen, Miami best players the last 2 years have all came out the portal. Might be the last 3 years. Might be the last 3 years. You feel me? It's no the word has that Tim Burns, you know what I'm saying? I never confirmed anything. They said Tim Burns got caught with a gun. I don't know if he was arrested or not. I mean, but I didn't really look into it. Yeah, you forgot about Bubba. Yeah, I heard Tim Burns. They say he got caught with a gun, man. And I just hope the kid. I mean, I know the kid's family. I just hope it doesn't affect him any, and he can get on the UAB and go do what he's supposed to do. It's rough out here, man. It's rough in these streets, and I want you guys not to forget when you were 18, when you were 16, and some of the stupid you was out there doing. It's easy to judge these kids when you're an adult and you can make decisions. But I know I did dumb shit. I know I did dumb shit all the time. I did so much dumb shit. Rambo too. I did so much dumb shit. I just had to leave Miami and go be a Marine. I just had to get from around here. So I don't judge these kids. I know what they're facing. I know the peer pressure. I know how it can be in these streets. I just hope, you know what I'm saying? I just hope whatever happened to him, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard he had a gun, got arrested for having a gun. I don't know if he got arrested. I don't know if he got found a gun in the school. I don't really know what happened. I just hope he shake it off and he could head on to college. You feel me? Ronan said if Bubba cleans up tackling and some of the issues from last season, then he can definitely be a first rounder. Yeah. Oh no, I think Bubba steps up this year, boy. I think Bubba steps up this year. I think it gets ugly for Bubba this year. So listen, man. In the comments, in the section, in the comment section, in the description, bro, I have in there something. People have been asking me all the time. Like I've told this story numerous times about I was a correction officer in March when COVID happened, making $80,000 a year. Could have been making $100,000 a year, and I just walked away from being a correction officer because I wanted to invest in Footballville, get up every day, talk to you guys, be an entrepreneur. In the middle of that, I had a retirement, and I was with the FRS. So if you with Florida Retirement, FRS, listen up. I was with the FRS. I had a retirement, and in order to walk away with your retirement, when you retire, you get 3 months, and then they give you your money, or you can reinvest it, things of that nature, however that works. So I had 3 months. In my retirement, I'll be straight up with y'all. I had like $150,000 in my retirement at the third. Hopefully it happened like $30,000. I left corrections right before COVID happened. I didn't know COVID was about to happen. The market dropped. I lost like $30,000. In the next 2 months, me and a business partner of mine took my retirement and we started trading it ourselves. It's called a self-brokerage account. You can trade your retirement yourself. In the next 2 months, and this is where CCI, this is where all this spun from, right? In the next 2 months, a business partner of mine was like, listen, man, I'm going to teach you how to trade until it's time. I took the $120,000 and we more than doubled my retirement in 2 months. And then I started thinking, how did it take me 13 years to get $150,000 and then 2 months to make $150,000? That's when I realized that it's not about it's about what you do with your money, not about how much money you have. I realized that the retirement system was something set up for us to work 20 years. It wasn't making us any money at all. You know what I'm saying? There was days I made $30,000 in a day. The retirement system was set up to make 20,000 in a year. If you do the math, you were making 20,000 a year in my retirement. There was days I made 30,000 in one day. One day I saw 50,000 when I was trading my own retirement. So people ask me all the time, bro, listen, I want to leave my job, how I did it. Oh man, how did you do this? How do you do that? Listen, if you're involved with the Florida retirement or whatever your retirement system is, if you could trade it yourself, you're going to need a little help. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we're here. But back to what I was saying. So the success that we had trading my retirement, we sat back and we were like, man, how could we get normal people into the market and show them what we just did? And that's when we created CCI. We created CCI, conscientiouscapitalinsight.com. You can go check out the website. So we created CCI. We were like, hey, we're just going to show people what we do, and it's up to them to copy what we do and be successful. So what I've done, instead of just telling this story over and over again, if you look in the description, I've created a webinar. I created a webinar, and you can go get the webinar, purchase it. It's like an hour long, and it tells you the whole story, how I did what I did, and what you need to do from there. At Cal Branch, exactly. We've talked about it before. Exactly. So I created a webinar. So the webinar is in the description. You can go check it out. If you're listening to me right now, I'm going to give you guys a coupon code for the webinar. I'm giving y'all a coupon code. So write this down. Flip my FRS, and that'll give you, I think, $20 off the webinar. I think it cuts it almost in half or something like that. I'm going to put that Flip My FRS capital. If you put that in a coupon code in for everybody who's watching. So if you happen to be watching me right now, you just got lucky. Coupon code Flip My FRS. And basically it's a webinar. It teaches you exactly what I did, how I did it. And because, like I said, people ask me all the time. And here's the webinar, which is in the description. People ask me all the time. There's the webinar, and there's the coupon code. People ask me all the time, man, I want to leave my job. I get these phone calls all the time, bro. Bro, I really look up to you, man. How did you do that? I just had the burning sensation, man. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I felt that if I was to retire and go sit in an old folks' home, I would have regret if I didn't go really, really hard at Footballville. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't go really, really hard at trying to teach these kids how to be successful on the field and financially. And it turned into like, oh man, not just kids, adults need these skills also. You know what I'm saying? That's what it turned into. It turned into like, man, listen, man, adults need these skills, and adults need to be able to pass these skills on to their kids. So I created a webinar basically where you can just purchase it. I gave you a coupon code, and it's like an hour long of me telling you exactly what I did, the mindset. I appreciate that, Marvin. The mindset of what I did, how I did it, what you have to do in order to get into thinking. Because, bro, listen. The trick is, it's really, really hard to reverse 30 years of being told, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get in debt, get a credit card, get a good job, and try to chase those bills for the rest of your life. It's hard to reverse 30 years of that. It's hard to reverse 30 years of your mom and your dad telling you the same thing. So I know it's hard. So the webinar basically mentally, I talk to you and explain to you what do you have to do to start getting to a different mindset. It's hard to reverse that. That's why when people start talking like this, it sounds like gibberish. You don't want to hear it. It makes you tired because it's hard to reverse 30 years in 15 minutes. It's hard to reverse 30 years in 15 minutes of people telling us to, hey man, get good grades, go to a good college, and learn how to be an employee and get paid every 2 weeks and chase your bills for the rest of your life. I mean, I know it's sometimes, and I'm not saying, listen, and I'm not saying being an entrepreneur is easy. It provides you with freedom, and it gets you out of, there's no cap. There's no cap on the things that I can do, on the money that I can make. You understand? Is it easy to do? No, because we're used to having a boss, and we're used to people telling us what to do, and we're used to that system holding us like a baby and carrying us through life. But when I realized that I made my retirement in 2 months, trading it myself, and it took me 15 years to accumulate that money, I knew something wasn't right. So I did something about it. So in the description, man, it's a webinar. It's like an hour of me just sitting and talking. I made it have on the same thing, but I didn't shoot it today. I shot it months ago. And I tell you what to do after that. And Marvin, listen, bro, you know I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for Cam. I mean, whenever you want to sit down, bro, I got y'all. But the webinar is a great place to start, man. If you guys are trying to, and if you know somebody that's in that Florida retirement system, send it to them. Send it to them. I mean, send it to them. They need the knowledge. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to break. I got friends that I talk to every day, and it's just hard to make a U-turn and start thinking that, okay, I could retire in half the time if I just change my mindset, take that money, not depend on giving me that money for the rest of my life and paying me monthly, and I got to pay insurance and all that stuff. I take that money and I manage the money with a little bit of knowledge, and I do something with the money, and I may be able to do a better job trading than the Florida retirement system. I'm here to tell you, bro, the Florida retirement system is doing a horrible job trading your money. I can't put it any other way. $25,000 a year, $2,000 a month is what your money is making. You could trade that yourself. They give you a self brokerage account. You could trade it yourself with your eyes closed and make and do a better job than they're doing with your money. So check it out, man. Like, if you want to get involved, 786-405-9499, and in the description is the webinar to show you how I flip. All it talks to you is about how I flip the mindset that I had to leave my job and to flip my retirement. And you can too, with a little bit of knowledge, dog. That's it. A little bit of knowledge. So listen, man, today we saw AJ Brown cry. We got to talk to X. Cal, man, Cal Branch, I really appreciate you, dog. You know what I'm saying? But I know you could talk to people over and over again. And there's a lot of people talking to people and telling you how to get rich. And then and if you don't believe it, right? If you don't believe that you can be rich, or if you don't believe you could be financially freedom, things like this are hard to hear. Because you don't believe it yourself. You don't believe it yourself. You don't believe you deserve $1 million. You don't believe you deserve to be able to wake up and you call your price because your business is doing well. You believe you deserve to wake up and go work, put on somebody's uniform, go work, get paid, and pay your bills and do that thing. I mean, it's hard. It's hard to hear. I know it is, because it was hard for me to hear. That's how I know. I know for a long time, I had a buddy that used to be like, man, call me when you get off the plantation. And he never worked for anybody in his life. You know what I'm saying? He used to always dog me like that, man. When you get off the plantation, man, just call me. Cal Brand say, Street is telling y'all some real. He got more patience than me, though. I got tired of trying to tell people I know about stocks and they don't listen. So I don't tell nobody no more. Kyle, you totally understand, dog. That is hilarious to read. Kyle, that is hilarious to read, dog. It's the truth. It's the truth. And then as soon as you tell them something and it don't go right off the back, they blame you. And it's like, all right, man, we'll just go back to work. You get paid next week, right? All right, whatever. Cal, man, that is hilarious, dog. That is hilarious. But yeah, man, listen, man, I love y'all. Y'all got any questions, man, just ever hit me up. You know somebody that's a part of Florida retirement system, or any retirement system, because they all probably have a self-brokerage account. I just put the link in the comment section and it's in the description, man. Go check out the webinar, man. No, I gave y'all a coupon code to take like half the price off. I think it takes it down to $29, something simple like that. You know what I'm saying? But check it out, bro. And if you're worried about giving me $39, then that's your bad. Because if I could tell you how much money I've invested in learning how to trade, learning how to do stocks, learning how to do Forex, thousands of dollars I've invested into that stuff. So if you're worried about giving me $40, then you're mentally not ready to grow yourself, because that's what it's going to take for you to get out of the mindset of what you've been taught already. I'm about to get out here. I'm deep, bro. Listen, man, I love y'all. Stay locked in with us, man. I'll be back on this thing tomorrow, 10:30, 11ish, something like that, man. I'm out.